roll. Boots on the floorboards, coffee in my hand, pixels on a dashboard, but it still feels like the land. Every hill and river on this little screen reminds me of a builder of every real thing. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, headaches rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and bound. Chat starting to gather, friend by friend comes in. We laugh about the rollovers, we talk about our wins. But even in the wreckage, you're steady through it all. You pick us up from ditches every time we fall. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, my headaches rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder. Before we hit that mud, we praise your name. Jesus, you're the reason that we play this game. Every climb, every slip, every wild ride through, a headache's rolling now just to honor you. You're greater than these mountains that we crawl up under. Snowrunner and a savior, full of power and wonder.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner Solo Mode, Season 17. We are currently sitting at 82%, 18% to go. Eagle, welcome in. Technically, Eagle, you weren't the first in chat, I was. But we'll give it to you. You're the first viewer in chat, so we'll give you that. But 82% means we got 18% to go. We have another 16 missions to make up that 18%. The next current one showing is delivery duty, which is an oversized cargo container and 2 regular cargo containers. So let's see what we get here. That is under Zerdania. Delivery duty. Okay, going. That goes to the container pad. This goes to the loading zone. So opposite. So the cargo containers go up here to where I'm currently at. Hey, Mason, the real Wendigo. Who's summoned me? I'm handling Maine. You're handling Maine. Nice job. Nice job. So let's, and I believe these also pick up over there. So we need to get back over to first map and pick up some stuff. Which means we need to get out of here. So we will turn around. Now, my controls are a little off. I got a new controller, and I got to get some things set up with it. No, I'm not restarting that. See, because it's going to mess with me a little bit till I get used to it. Just got the Southern Gateway after taking a break. So, like, the sensitivity on the sticks is not exactly where I would have it. So I'm going to have to do some adjusting on that, I think. That goes all the way around. And there, and to there. All right, let's fire up the engine. Get this beast on the road. Why is that trailer not rolling? Tell me that stupid bush is keeping the trailer from actually rolling. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Those bushes are the bane of my existence. I guess it's a pretty small bane, huh? Well, that was weird. That was definitely not the button I pushed. It's kind of close. I might have bumped it. Got the Southern Painway. Now time for the Northern Painway. I keep forgetting there's some maps without watchtowers. Ooh. Wow, what in the world? That was an awful lot of damage. It's like I hit it and just kept bouncing off of it over and over and over again. Literally a pain to get to in repair. Uh-huh. Some of them are at that. Alright, come on. We just need second gear. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Until we end up at probably do. Really? Now I know for a fact I did not hit that button that time. Mainly the southern one. Yeah, you definitely have to put some effort in. Beans, hello there. Yeah, his new controller's got 4 extra buttons on there that you're supposed to be able to set up for certain things. But it will only let me map it to pre-existing things. Like, I can set those 4 existing buttons up if I wanted to have one of them do what the A button does already, so that I would have 2 buttons on the one controller doing the same thing. Like, well, it's kind of pointless that way. I don't need 2 buttons doing the exact same thing. I wanted to be able to set them up for, like, you know, shifting straight into automatic, straight into high range, straight into low plus, that kind of a thing. But it doesn't want to give me that option. I'm just not sure if there's something I'm not finding, some way to add custom things to it, or what? What in the world? Because the parking brake kicked on. Alright, that's just crazy. And annoying. I mean, I say it's possible that I could be accidentally bumping that button, but I don't think I am. But going from using a PlayStation controller setup to this one, the way it sits in my hand is different and everything, so. Because this is an Xbox style. Might be a bit easier in region reversal. It might be. I wanted it to grab something on the other side so that I could turn, not something behind me. Tell my story. Big man trailer. Yeah, it's a beefy trailer. That's the off-road water carrier trailer. Yeah, I'm sure I'm probably bumping that thing because it sticks out way past the corner and my inside of my finger keeps rubbing on it. So that's probably what's happening is I'm just bumping the button a little bit as I go by it. I mean, this is one of these spots to go through. As long as you don't run into a tree. It just kind of keeps you out of some of that deeper mud. This coming up here should be the other little bypass. It keeps you out of a whole lot of mud. Hydrate, guys. If you got them, if you ain't got them, go get them. Well, when I get to the gateway, I'm going to have to go let Sam out. He's over here breathing hot breath on my elbow. Poor little skin is taking a beating. Respect the loaf. Don't hurt your elders. All right, guys. I will be right back. All right. Chris Schultz, hello there. You use the Kenny 10x10? Oh, you mean... this guy. Yeah, he's a beast of a machine. That truck is definitely a beast. Come on, little Scania. Scania's good, but she struggles with this trailer. That has too many axles for her, too much water. That's kind of a pain in the butt to push. Trying out the oil field mod the other day. You approve, huh? We've done pretty good. We got all the way there, delivered, and this far back on a single tank. Did I stop it? I think I might have tapped off on the way there when I got to the fuel station and the other map. Ooh. Popcorn. Popcorn. Get your popcorn. I think what it is there's a dead zone in there. On that stick. Too big of a dead zone. So I'll have to play around off stream and figure out the best settings on that. Really? No, see, that time I didn't bump it. I mean, actually, I gotta move my hand quite a ways to hit that. I don't know if it's got a sensitivity level. Most of the buttons do, and make, because it seems like it's kicking in and doing that when the controller is vibrating. So either that's too sensitive or the controller is vibrating too hard or something. Alright. We're going to get this guy up here. We won't go quite all the way to the trailer store. In fact, we're going to park over here and then we'll switch over to the FLD. And where is it parked at? Right there. We gotta snag that trailer that's right there in front of us. And go after our containers. Oops. I did that on purpose. I had to push it out of the way a little bit. Yeah, that's it. We are picking up down at the rail yard, aren't we? Yes. Yes, Streamlabs, I have remembered to unmute my microphone. Thank you for asking. Oof. Well, worst case scenario, if the controller won't let me set up for the way I wanted to do it, I can at least change, like, the map button's kind of hard to hit on here because it's right on the other side of the analog stick. But so I can move the map button to a different spot. Make it a little more convenient. Maybe if I keep having issues with the parking brake, maybe we'll move that. Alright. Cargo management. Harold Simpkins, hello there. Before I do this, let's check. I want to see which truck I'm going to take where. So, global map. Valley of the Falling Rocks. That's the loading zone, which is the 2 cargo containers. All right, so this guy will get the oversized cargo. No, you gotta not so sharp. I'll tell you when to go sharp. There you go. Now you can go. Now get this guy back over to... No, see, that is definitely gonna have to get moved because I'm just barely brushing it. Like I said, not positive. I think it might be me just barely brushing it. So we'll move that to one of the other buttons. Which will really mess me up while I'm playing for a while, but... Alright, I gotta go let Sam back in because he's gonna get irritating, hollering at people. So I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now, we will grab Kenny. He will get the 2 normal size cargo containers. And we'll go over here, one side of the FLD, and we'll just carry them both through at the same time. Again, I'm still not sure if that's me or not. I say it's possible, but I'm not sure that it's me. Of course, it'd be my luck that I just got a defective controller where the button's just going to do that. That's the way it usually goes for me. Every time I buy something new, I get the defects. Now, let's get him pulled up and parked out of the way. We'll jump back into Kenny. Bring the time of day around. And back in here. Alright. We are at 6 a.m. And we are going right back where we just came from. Splash a little mud around. Good evening, David. Well, we'll just go through it. We're already lined up to go through it. It's not going to slow this guy down much anyhow. Yeah, I seen your post earlier, 95%. We started this evening out at 82%, so. This will be the first mission accomplished since we started this evening. Oof. Don't like days where I have nothing going on all day long, and then the last hour of the day is like 1,000,001 things to do. Just burns me out so bad right at the end of the day. I'm not sure where my troublemaker's at. Besides out making trouble somewhere. Yeah, a few helping hands. Yeah, my region reversal playthrough of it, we got it completely done like a couple of weeks ago. Week and a half or so, I think. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Now this guy might be too wide to actually go up through here. This is kind of a narrow opening here. We squeaked through it. Blame Ian for cases. Well, I think Ian can handle it. It's usually his fault anyhow. Now you know you have to do your contests yourself, or they don't count. See, this guy just barreled through this map. Rough terrain? Where? I don't see no rough terrain. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where do you think you're going? Hello? Forward. Don't keep coasting your butt backwards. Hey, Ian. He's got the ears of a hawk and the eyes of a blind man. There we go. Delivery duty. Thanks for the help. All the containers have arrived and the equipment's being put to good use. We're glad we can count on you. Here's your well-deserved reward. 1,420 XP, 12,350 cash, and some lovin's from Sam. It makes it all worthwhile. Even though he's naughty sometimes. Just a pain in the butt sometimes. Alright. Wooden planks times 2. metal beams times 2. Alright, well, what else do we have over here that needs to be done? It's the retreat. Beams, bricks, and cement. Wooden planks, medium planks. I think I've got those. Where is it at? This side of the map. Yes, I have 1 medium plank and 6 wooden planks. So, oh, I did not activate it. Alright, so we're starting out with metal beams times 1, bricks times 2, cement times 2. I'm sure I don't have any metal beams anywhere over here, so I will have to go get them. Start tracking. We have bricks here. Oh, wait, I have metal beams up. Haha, I do have metal beams times 1. So we can grab it all. That'll work. So, we're going to head out this way. Pretty sure I was able to go right down the hill here because I did it before. And then we want to go here, across the tracks. There. We're going to take this route. There, and then into here. All right, that's a good start. Ah, see, now that Ian has helped you all the way through with your season 17, he's got no more excuses to be skipping out on the region reversal stream. Steven, I thought he was helping you on Monday and he was just playing hooky. What in the world? That little bush is not going to stop this truck. I'm sorry. Physically impossible. Trying to stop me with a little bush. What kind of crazy stuff is that? Eagle Rock. Just left the Rock of the Eagles. Was busy with the kids? Oh yeah. Oh, a bit of a bug. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I was just giving you a hard time there, Ian. How the kids doing anyhow? I don't need to snag no... Well, that's water truck anyhow, so... Definitely can't snag any fuel out of him. Not only is it a water truck, it's an empty water truck. So we'll be doing a little bit of overloading on this half. Really? Sure he didn't like that one. Nipper's a bit confused with what's going on in the world at the minute. Yeah. Wow, did I ever miss a turn? It's who was that guy? And I guess seems how I missed that turn, and we got to go out this way. May as well just go through the front door. Hey, Steve! Hail, hail, the gang's all here. Bring the pail, fill it with beer. I don't think that's the way that saying goes. It works. So Steve, I was saying earlier, I got my new controller, but it's got one fatal flaw. The 4 extra buttons on here, I can only map them to what the other buttons are already doing, unless there's some kind of a trick to it. I know yours is the Microsoft one, not the Turtle Beach one, so I don't know if I can do it specifically through Steam or what, but five fishing tonight, up early in the morning, taking the car in at 7:45. Wow. I'm not sure what Sam's doing down here at my feet. I don't think he's sure of it either. He's laying between my feet in the chair. And I think he's trying to chew on something. But he keeps pushing against the chair and then against my foot. 'Why?' There we go. Nice to know that even when you're on it, using a beast of a truck, that the blue crane is still a sissy. Use the Elite on Xbox and can map the extra buttons on Xbox. Not tried it on PC. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this thing's got its own app, but even in its app, it will only allow you to map those extra buttons for what the other buttons already do. Which can be kind of convenient because, like, on here, the button to pull up the map, oh, I don't need that, is right behind the left analog stick. So it can make it kind of a pain in the neck to hit the map button. So I can map one of those other buttons to do the map. Then I don't have to reach above and around that controller, that analog stick. Then I need to adjust the sensitivity on it too. It's not bad, but it's just not quite where I'd like it for sensitivity. And my parking brake keeps coming on. I don't know if that's me bumping the button because it's, you know, sits differently in my hand, or if it's a flaw in the controller, like I got a defective one or something. No, see that's what I'm saying. I can't, because they're those are combination buttons. It won't let me set the combinations. I can only do single, set it up for single button pushes. Because that's what I was trying to do, is set those up for the like the low gears and high gear kind of deal. But no such luck. It's it's the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra. Up there. What is that IDC doing? Better get away from it. I want to get a little bit closer to the loading dock. Bricks. One there. One there. Doo-doo. Alright. Now, we are headed to the retreat. Let's see if I remember how to get there from here. Just straight across there, right? Main thing is sneaking up through his house. Going over this way. There. And we can get there from here. Oh, haha. Hang on. Still got the anchors down. Them anchors sticking out to the side might have made sneaking through here a little more difficult. Let's see something. See. I kind of want to check this out. We're going to see if we can't come up and over. Just to see if it can be done. I know. It's another one of those, probably shouldn't do it, but I'm doing it anyways. This might even be that one shortcut that MJ was talking about. Alright, hang on. The other side of the non-breakable tree, where we have the breakable tree. Might not be able to do this. It's looking like it's a no-go. Okay, well, you know, you don't know if you don't try, right? Only the normal stick or button functions are mappable. Yeah, that's what I'm finding out. Um, Debatable. I mean, probably on some games, because there's some games that say they're made specifically for an Xbox style controller. And who knows, maybe future updates of the firmware and stuff for it will change that function. Make it so you can map it for any of them. Little Switzerland. Cargo management. Oh, hold on. Let's release that first. Then we'll go to cargo management. No beams. Get rid of that. Then we should be able to pack this. Come on. And 3. Stage complete. Now we need the curtain side trailer. 2 wooden planks and 1 medium plank. Where is the curtain side trailer at? See, that's my planks. Oh, I should have snagged it while I was up there. Do we got a yeah, I could use the Paystar probably to bring it down. The Zix there was still waiting for the last seismic mission. Alright, first let's get rid of that. We gotta head to the sawmill. Ow! Stop picking on me. Poor little truck can't handle all that. Oh, let's put that crane away, shall we? And I think Sam's got to go out again, so give me 1 minute, and I will be right back. Alright. Hey, it's starting to get dark outside. I don't recall authorizing that activity. So I got me a new snack to try. It's not something that's going to crunch in your ear, but it just sounded good. It is a strawberry cream Twinkie. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with a strawberry cream Twinkie, right? I mean, I suppose if this controller doesn't keep resetting itself like the PlayStation 1 did, that in itself will make it better. But it's a matter of getting used to the layout and the way it sits in my hand. But I can still try my PS5 controller and see how that one does. Maybe return it, just get a normal Xbox controller. Yeah, I could probably do that too. Considering I can't, you know, the extra buttons aren't really going to do anything for me. That stump over is probably going to be a problem, but we're going to try this. Oh no, I get past that stump easy. Ooh, run that guy over. Wait, I need to make sure that I am in the correct spot that I want to be in. Well, yes and no. I missed my shortcut. My shortcut's back here. I want to go down the hill. Downhill. eBay for PS5 or Xbox controllers secondhand. Now there's an idea. I've never really bought much off of eBay. Don't ask me why, I just haven't. Alright. You know, there's a tower, couple of towers up here, and I don't recall ever having any need to go up there for anything. All right, yeah, I'll try to remember to hit Mark up about that then. See what his thoughts are. Try this with a normal truck. Wooden planks. 2, please. And medium planks. 1, please. I think he uses a GameSir controller. And he can remap the buttons. No extra ones, but you can change the ones you have. Okay. Got us a high wind warning going from 2 a.m. till 8 p.m. tomorrow. 25 to 35 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Oops. meant to go around it, not over it. This is another spot I wanted to check. It's coming straight through here. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. I know towards the end of the second time going through here is the perfect time to figure all that stuff out, right? Okay, now we got to get that curtain side trailer down here. Which means kind of almost want to do it with the Zix if I can activate that other task or that other contract and find points as I drag it down there. But it is not unlocked yet. So we will not do it with the Zix. We will grab the 5070. Oh, I can't pull it with this. I can winch it with this, but that's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. Let's see, do I have any other trucks in the area? $520. Oh, of course, it has not been back to the garage since the whole switching over thing. So it has got highway tires on it. See, this is going to be the problem with any of the trucks that I do have laying around. If they were DLC trucks, they're going to be highway tires. Yeah, I tagged that button. Send me an Amazon link? Alright, thanks, Steve. I don't know that the HX is gonna do it with highway tires. Oof. Gonna be a bit of a struggle. It's a struggle bus. It's a struggle bus. Off to bed? Alright, Steve, have yourself a good night's sleep. Oh, can't reach it. Yep, the HX is not going to be the one to use for pulling that curtain sider. I have no idea what the heck's going on with that stupid trailer behind me. Come on, Ajax. See, that's why I've been doing it this way. All the options it has, instead of pulling forward, it wants to pull sideways. I don't really have any good options up here for trucks to pull that thing back with currently. So I think one thing I'm going to do then is we're going to get over here to the gateway. We'll jump through the gateway and then I will recover. I'll drive this thing all the way back around to the main intersection because get it close to the trailer store. Or not. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but thank you for your subscription. What is it? Spridzeklis? Spridzeklis? Yeah, I'm probably slaughtering it, and I apologize. Get up there. And over. Read that 99% right? I guess I can take that as a win. Come on. Now you were in there nicely. Sit. Good trailer. RDJ, good evening. I think just for all the extra struggle bus stuff, I'm going to have to blow up some food. This guy's not going to be happy with me, but I'm going to do it anyhow. We'll blame it on the You Call We Haul trucking company. No, I think I am going to, once I get through the gateway, we'll pull off to the side and drop this trailer and recover back to the garage. Because with these highway tires, I don't feel like fighting this trailer across that other rocky slope over there. I'll be right back after I let Sam in, guys, and hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Alright, let's pull this guy off to the side. Your nose is going to get you in trouble, young man. Okay. Detach. And recover. You'll buy this game now? Nice. It's a fun game. Lots of fun. Anybody in chat that's been playing it for a while can tell you the same thing. Yeah, I see. Reverted back to highway tires. UOD ones. Alright, and we're just going to change his configuration a little bit, I think. Sideboard. Got the crane on there. I tell you, some of these contracts and stuff with all the multiple stages should be worth way more than 1%. It's called, I'm kind of in a hurry to finish Season 17, but yet I'm not. Because I'd like to get Season 17 done before the Roadcraft DLC drops. But I have no idea when it's dropping other than sometime in March, they said. And we're kind of vague on the details. How did I end up in neutral? That's that big rock right there. Always end up pushing them rocks. Oof. Alright, here we go. No, sir. No. No begging. I can. Let's use the trailer. We want to repair that guy. Only had 1 point of damage, but we might as well fix him up while he's here. Refuel. From there. There. Never know when that 7 gallons might come in handy. And go to 6 a.m. Change back to the HX. And away we go. Watch, now that I repaired the 1 point of damage to the engine, I'll end up with a bunch of popcorn damage or something. Oh, I think, didn't I still have 2 of them work sites down there that I had to do? Part of me seems to think I did. Of course, they're optional. See, there's the popcorn damage sneaking up. For how many points? 1! Clipped it with a crane leg, but I was a little too close to that. Well, if I end up with nothing else to do this weekend, I'll have to go in and sleeve a couple of blocks with our old Quickway boring bar. Because the machine that I normally would do it with is broke down right now. We are waiting on some parts to get shipped to us. They don't make any new ones for it anymore, but we found a guy that buys up a lot of old Rottler equipment, and he quite literally, like the week before we broke down, or the week before we got a hold of him anyhow, had just bought the same machine used from someone and taken it apart. So he just happened to have the parts that we need readily available. Okay, back to the retreat. Yeah, that was pretty lucky. Because I told the boss, this is, you know, if we can't get the parts for it, the machine's junk. Because it's obsolete. It was built originally in 1996 is when it was built. So you're talking 30 plus years old, 30 years old now. And all the parts have been obsolete for the last 15 years. On top of that, because the V-block holder that it has in there is so worn out, it doesn't, the boring bar itself is not 100% perpendicular to the deck of the block like it's supposed to be. So it's only off by a couple of degrees. But that couple of degree means that the block that is stuck in it right now, I could get the block back out, but if I pull that block out of that machine, we got to throw the block away as well. Because no other boring bar is going to line up. I can't move it from the position it's in. Spare parts are spread over the globe, and part of those are not usable, something like that. Yeah. As usual, gotta back up. Haven't made that corner yet without having to back up. Alright, hydrate guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. See though, now that I got some decent tires on here, the old HX is not getting stuck and needing to winch its way from point A to point B. It's a good little truck. in here. I may end up needing the winch. I'm not sure. This is some pretty thick mud in here. And I'm pulling a boat anchor. Oh, come on. There you go. Get some grip. Excellent, excellent, excellent job. Oh, clip the tree. Uh-oh, high centered. Come on. Got a little high centered right there, but yeah, I do not like the position there. It's definitely me doing it. This stretch. Gotta work the gearbox. drag it up that hill. For some reason, these curtain-side trailers, I don't know what they load in these things, but there are some heavy, 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 heavy trailers. There's their arrow. Hop, skip, and a jump away. I think I'm on the wrong side. This is gonna be a lot of fun now that I'm in the trees with that trailer. That's the side I needed to go. Yeah. Knew I was hitting that. Yeah, the other side would not have been good if I kept pursuing that avenue of approach. All right, payday coming up. All set for relaxation. Shelter. Great, the construction crew's already started working, so we should be able to meet the deadline. Here you go. We appreciate your quick help, and I'm not just saying that. 3,110 XP, 37,500 cash. All set for relaxation? Water. Need small pipes, medium pipes, so 4 slots. Come out here to the retreat. And 1 industrial boiler. Small pipes, pick up in the other mat. Medium pipes, pick up in the other mat. Industrial boiler, it won't even show us yet. But it seems to me that picked up here somewhere. Oh, it picks up over here at the service hub. It will end up on the ground right there. So let's jump into Kenny, and we are going to bring Kenny back the quick way to go get the pipes. All right. Oh, hang on. I was going to do something with him while I had him in there. I'm going to change that front bumper out. The front bumper I have on here, although it looks cool, is taken away from some of his abilities. See, I think we'll go with the stock one just because it doesn't hang out in front of the tires. And it looks a little meaner. I mean, it doesn't look like that. That looks good, but because of how low it sits. There's certain climbing elements to this truck that just cannot be accomplished with a bumper that hangs out low. We are picking up at... I think everything is picking up here, the small pipes and the medium pipes, right? Yes. Let's go out the back gate. Just to put a little more work into her. I like taking my workhorse and making it work. like the other bumper would have got in the way trying to do this. I could not have done that with the other bumper. I mean, it wasn't necessary right here to do that, but it's just the capabilities of the truck, and the other one just kept you from reaching its full potential. Power slide. A little bit of popcorn damage. Wouldn't be right not to get it. Oof, that could have been bad. Of course, where these tires are monsters in the mud, they're not so good on asphalt. Strobo pipe people. Okay. Medium pipes, please. Small pipes, please. Now we got vehicles that are more than capable of hauling that industrial boiler over there. Not even counting this one. But we don't have a crane that's really good at picking them up. The yellow ones do okay, but you kind of have to drag it up on there, and this blue crane won't pick it up at all. So, what'll probably happen there is the P12 will get yanked off the mountainside that it's stuck on, brought over to the service hub there, so that it can pick the boiler up. Only the little tavern. There's the old Scania. Sliding around a bit. Well, there's food processing. We're getting a lot closer to the gateway. I got my foot warmer on right now. Everybody needs a good foot warmer. Okay, the pricing on that sign's almost the same as the pricing over here. $367, $347, you know. And Almost got it. And I gotta give it another. I gotta give it another quick listen. And Mikey came up with another song that he thinks would be a good Snowrunner theme song. So I'm gonna give it a good listen and see what I think. And it may or may not become the new Snowrunner song. Or maybe even use one for region reversal and one for solo mode. So we will give that a quick listen here after I get it downloaded. So it won't be tonight. However, ladies and gentlemen, this I think is where we're going to go ahead and end the stream for the evening. We are just about to where we got to go with these pipes. We're just going right back to the same retreat that we just left. So we are just heading back over here. Quick and easy hop. So that's what we are going to be working on Saturday when we come back to this. That's where we will start. Tomorrow evening is going to be region reversal. Me and the guys. Again, Saturday will be more solo mode. Sunday, more region reversal. Monday will be the second day of Mod Map Mondays. We will be finishing up. We're going to do some of the tasks that are on the map we were working on. And for the life of me, I am drawing a blank as to the name of said map. Penn Hills. Penn Hills. Map maker, Mike's Z1701E. Makes some good maps. Challenging maps. So look forward to seeing you guys there for Mod Map Mondays. And with that said, we're going to end it. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I go live. And Sam says hi. And we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. This train is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising all that hell. The chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.